Hello everyone, and welcome to Air Tactical Resistance. I've tried to make a video on this before, but for some reason the video itself corrupted. So I'm redoing it basically. So yeah. The first thing you're going to want to do if you ever decide to play this game for yourself is to turn your volume down when you first launch the game, because it's very fucking loud. I got my music and sounds at 40 and 60 and they're still perfectly... I can still perfectly hear them as if they were, you know, a normal game's sound balance. But aside from that, it's a shmup. I've already done levels of it because I tried doing a video of it before, so I'm up to level 5. There's only 15 levels from what I can see, and they're all pretty dull, to be brutally honest. I'm not gonna lie. Most of them are just this. So far, yeah, there's nothing really intuitive here. It's not your traditional shmup like bullet hell type thing. No, it's not. This is the only enemies there are those little yellow ships that don't do anything. There's these things here that give you shields and shit. So yeah, there's these ships. There's those ones you saw there, the bigger ones, the white ones, that occasionally fire back at you. And then there's those little people that fly around and do shoot at you, like these guys. And that's it. That's it. I have not... And there's random space debris as well. Aside from that, I haven't seen, like, anything different in the 5 levels I've played. It's all very samey. It does have a story. It's a very cliched story. The Earth's run out of shit, and you need to go to another planet to find more, more resources, basically. Cliched, but more than I was expecting. So, yeah, this is it. As far as I've seen so far, and I've gone through 5 levels, there's only a very select few power-ups. There's the power-up that gives you extra health and changes the color of your ship. There's the shield power-up. And then there's the grenade, which blows up everything. So there you go. There's the one that changes the color of your ship and gives you extra health. Yeah, so there's life pickups. There's this one. And then that's essentially it from what I've seen so far. I haven't seen anything else. I haven't seen any other weapons or anything. And every level is exactly this long. Oh, am I getting a boss fight finally? Oh, I am. Right, this is a boss fight. So there are bosses every 5 levels apparently. Not that there's any reasoning behind it. You're not given any story. I haven't been given any story so far aside from the opening cutscene that says you're finding new shit for Earth. That's it. And that was the boss fight right there. Exciting, isn't it? Yeah, I know. Super exciting. Oh, I reached level 6. Cool. Oh, yay, a new area with new ships that actually shoot back at you. Okay. So, everything changes every 5. Now, I personally don't like that. I find that a tad arbitrary in a way, because those 5 levels I just played were boring as all living piss. Really boring, as in I thought I'd seen everything and was about to give up after level 2 when I did my first video. It was really boring. So I'm glad to see that it's got something different going for it, but it's not much different. It's the same sort of thing. Everything just takes a little bit longer to kill. It's... Instead of 1 hit to kill everything, it's 2. I mean, I can't imagine... if the rest of the levels follow in the same suit, I don't see the point of carrying on. It's... The thing that I'm not very good at shmups and games like this. I am not. But I enjoy playing them because they're always crazy. Like these, they go hand in hand with bullet hells, essentially. And I love a good bullet hell. I'm rubbish at them, but I love them because they're so fast paced. There's always something new happening, you know. Whereas in in this one, there's nothing. It's just the same shit over and over and over again, and I can't be bothered with that. It just feels very bleh. Now, in the game's defense, I paid 25 cents for it, and it's not, you know, it's not trying to break your bank or anything. It's only like $1.50 at most on the Steam store, so you're not gonna, you know. But I feel like, again, this is what I've said about a few other Steam games as well, like that I've crafted from badges. That this is. Oh, I can shoot behind me now as well. Okay, so they finally introduced a new weapon after 6 levels. You see what I mean by that? It's just that it's a lack of content. It's a drip-fed content, and if you lose interest before you get to that new content, like I'm sort of losing interest in doing this, you've done something a bit wrong. And I don't really think... I think a game like this, one, should not be on Steam. It should be, if it's someone's first game, it's not bad. It's a good starting point. But I would like to see it, as I've said on many other, you know, Steam badge games, on like a free website like Armor Games or something. You know, something, you know, a place where it would make sense to see. Okay, I found another weapon, but again, it's taken me 8 levels to get a new weapon, and it's. Yeah, I mean, if it takes 8 levels to get a new weapon, and the first weapon is excruciatingly boring to use, I don't see the point of it. I really don't. And I only just realized these purple things, I can fly right through them. I thought they were obstacles I had to avoid. So I was making the game harder for myself than it needed to be, which is kind of silly, now that I think about it. I mean, they could have made those obstacles. That would have made it challenging. I was making it more challenging myself by thinking they're obstacles when they're not. Because watch. Fly right past them. So I just don't... as I said, I feel like this should be on like Armor Games or something like that. You know, a free flashy website or something. I don't know. Make it and then get feedback from that and then release it as its own thing on Steam if it gets, you know, well enough, you know, when you expand on the formula. You know, for what it is at the moment, there's so many games like this, and there's so many games that are better that are like this as well. So many games that are like this but are better, and so why would you spend your money on this one instead of the better ones? You understand what I'm saying? So that's what that's what I feel about this game, is that it should be free. It should be on an Armor Games type website, and this should be the starting point of building it into something. You know, you should be getting feedback on the core of this game. Like, it's fine. I wish that they had more things to, like, when I was dodging those plants when I didn't need to. Stuff like that. You know, more weapons. You know, stuff. You know, this is a good basis, but you should use this as like a prototype and then build on it. Then put it on Steam rather than just put this on Steam straight away. So yeah, that's all I have to say about this. So that was Air Tactical Resistance. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you like my stuff, feel free to watch some more, or if you're feeling generous, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.